getting no gunshots, but they getting low, 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 low.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Craft Farms here with another video. So, if you saw the update, the video schedule update video thing that I uploaded on Friday, which is actually today. I'm recording this here on Friday. This is going to be going up for the Tuesday's video. So we're on the American Outback map. I just started this save game recently. This is going to be a ranching save game where I work with dairy, beef, and pigs only. I'll also be doing animals on my other save game, but I'm, not to that point yet. So I'll give you a tour of what we got. So at the moment, if I bring up the animals HUD, you can see we have 50 cows right now at the moment. We have 249 liters of liquid manure, surprisingly. And then this map does have damage mod. I didn't realize that, and then I was loading up here a minute ago, and I saw that, and then I was like, well, I don't have that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta have the mod. So I have that now. So I'll show you what we own for fields. Let's get in the truck here. We own 3, 10, 6, 13, and 14. 13, 14, 10 are hay fields, and then 3 and 6 are for our silage and straw. If we tab over here, here we got, wrong button. Here we got the KPS 5G swather. Let's get rid of that, and we'll get rid of the map here. Over here, well, here we have the pressure washer, and then here we have the Stoll bale spike, Westendorf loader, and 1206 turbo farmall. We got a old ancient baler, I forget what it is. 7200 John Deere 12-row corn planter. Over here we have the Lindner BF 4505A tractor with the FAR MH 650 1-row, 2-row chopper, little trailer for it. 1370 case with 8530 grain drill. Just want to make sure I was still recording. Here we got the 4020. I want to do work to this, redo the model, or the textures on the model, make them nicer, make the dual selectable, make these better. But anyway, we got that on the small stack mover mod that I have just recently finished. And then here we got the 560 farmall on the H152, I believe it's an agromet. This is a bale processor thing. Which reminds me, we need to buy a feeder thing. Feeding technology. We got a Ford AA mixer truck. We actually also need, we'll buy the bucket later. So we'll go ahead and bring this over to the farm. Actually, we'll leave this up here at the dairy. Oops, and this went the wrong way. So yeah, I think for Thursday's video, I might do some recording on the farming save game that I've got. Oh, this does have a tarp. Cool. Or the tarp does work, whatever. But I might do a video on that for Thursday. But we'll see. So we are going to go ahead and get started on our cutting some hay. So we're gonna head over to I forgetting about that part of this shed. Yikes! I don't want to damage this thing right away. So we're gonna head down to fields 13 and 14. So if we get out on the road here and take a right, we will end up down there. Yeah, we will go swath our hay. We need to get rid of our money. I accidentally took out too much of a loan, but I don't want to just like pay it back and not have any loan. There's no fun in that, so we'll go down here and we will come right to it. So yeah, this is the American Outback map, if I didn't mention it already. This map is very nice. It's extremely fun to play on. This is from American Eagle's modding, if you haven't already seen it. Alright, so let's drop that down, and turn on the header, and start cutting. Okay, so we are going to cut through that. That's okay. So yeah, I'm going to try and do this as realistic as possible. So we're starting off with old equipment, and then we're going to work our way up to new equipment. We won't have things like GPS. I won't be using that because most of these old machines don't have GPS on them. We're going to be basically working our way up from the ground, basically going from the ground up. And so, yeah. And then, I'm going to do as much work as I can in cab, which I usually try to do anyways. Just sometimes with recording, and sometimes there's also stuff that is very difficult to do in first person. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, today is actually Friday. It's April Fool's Day. But this video is going to be going up on Tuesday. And like I said, if you haven't already seen the update schedule, or not an update, the scheduling video, go check that out. That'll explain more. But we'll just start off cutting these two fields down here and straw field, or the wheat field, I mean. We'll make it a straw field. We'll work on those for now, and then we'll bale those, and then get our bales hauled, and then see where we are from there. Kind of funny how this side has a door, but this side doesn't. Oh, no, this thing's backwards of what slothers are around here. Usually you get out over there. I don't know what area this is supposed to represent anyways, so. Not sure if I want to buy a rake or not. I don't think so. Let's just see what we have for rakes. Windrowers. So we have this. Well, actually, I guess this one too. They're the same thing, I think. And we have this. I think we'll skip it for now. I don't think that we really need one. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do quite a few videos between this save game and the other one. Just because, this map is quite cool. This is actually, like, besides playing on the multiplayer save game that I've got, this is about the only map that I've played really lately. I've been doing more work in Blender and more time in Blender and Giants Editor and Photoshop, Notepad, all those things, working on mods and stuff that really I don't do much farming anymore. I think the goal for this episode will be to cut this field, the other hay field, and then wheat field, and then off camera I'll bale all this stuff, and then for the next episode it'll be working on the I'm hauling the bales with the stack mover, which I also have the the large version finished. There's just a few small things I need to do to it. Change the store picture to be similar to this one, with it fully loaded. And then I also have to fix, there's a slight issue with the tires on it. There's two tires on the left that are facing one direction, and the two tires on the right face the other direction. But I'm having issues getting them to switch over to face the correct way. So I gotta mess with those a little bit and fix that. But other than that, they're both done. And they'll both be out to the public fairly soon. How soon, I do not know, but fairly soon. Now we'll start going up and down here. I'm just going to shut it off at the end of each row because of how it wants to act with just lifting it. Very much like that. Definitely doesn't have very good brakes. That's for sure. Yeah, so at the moment, now with the stack movers finished, the map, my current projects that are left are the map that I'm working on, which it's not that much of a deal because it won't be public, so I'm really not worried about finishing that super soon, but I do want to finish it sometime soon so that way I can have it to play on. See, I have it written down here what I have in the works right now. So my bush hog mower that you guys saw, I still got to finish modeling that, and then once the modeling is done, got to do AO textures on it, and then put it in GE, do spec maps for everything, and then after that, then we'll be scripting it and gaming it. All that good stuff. The best part, doing air quotes when I say best, part of modding is scripting. That is definitely my least favorite. Modeling would have to be my favorite because it's a lot of fun to go from a cube or a cylinder to something neat. My drop deck tender conversion remake project. I don't know if you guys have seen that. or not, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, there's pictures on the Facebook page as well as Instagram and my Flickr and all that good stuff. That, I have it scripted, have it in game. I have a couple issues that I need to fix on it, and then I'll go ahead and add the triggers to it and get that working, because for the moment I'm just going to put triggers on it to where you buy seed and stuff, because you know, I do want to script it eventually to hold seeds and fertilizer, but my knowledge right now in scripting is not enough to be able to do that. So I'm going to hold off on that for the time. So that's those, and then the map. I still have that. Have to do the terrain yet. That's the current thing, and that's mainly why I haven't worked on it, because it's all terrain, and I very heavily dislike doing the terrain. It's a very boring and tedious task. Then once the terrain's done, then I can do the detailing, the farms, the abandoned, retired, rundown farm areas. And then I can go on to add the fields and the back roads and that kind of thing. And then add there's some yield signs I gotta add in town yet. I gotta get the beef, pigs added in. I gotta get the dairy cows working, because at the moment they don't work. So that's kind of another new experience for me, is working with cows, you know, adding in animals. I gotta get sorghum, soybeans, alfalfa, soil mod added to it. Gotta fix, I have an issue with the corn, and I've been trying to resolve that, but have not been having luck lately. But gotta fix that, and then you know, I gotta do all the fencing around the fields, power lines, trees, wooded areas, sloughs in the middle of the fields, and all the detail stuff. There's still quite a lot of work left on it, but and then I'm also working on a SketchUp model. I have it in Blender, redoing stuff on it. You know, I basically took the thing, I took just the truck and exported it from SketchUp, took just the rear duals and then just the front wheels, and so then I have each of those separate. But then the truck I've been working on, I took everything in Blender and joined it into one big solid chunk, and then now I have everything separated. There's a traffic cone in the bed, 2 toolboxes on the bed that are just, you know, sitting there. They're not part of the bed. And then there's a generator and an air compressor, and then the cab and the bed are all separated. So now it's just a matter of texturing it and then putting it in game, or putting the truck body in Giants Editor, and then doing the wheels. Got to center them in Blender, and then do the AO textures on those as well. And then I will be able to put that in game, so that'll make it be a nice addition for service work. So then that's all that I have currently going, and then I have a big list of future projects, you know, just some ideas that I have right now, and then you know, there's a few things that I found in SketchUp that I want to put in Blender and work on and stuff like that. So I'm waiting to start new projects until the tender trailer, the bush hog, and the service truck are finished. That way, you know, I don't have quite so many projects going on. If the map was closer to finish, closer to being finished. I'd finish that too before I start new projects, but that's still a ways from finished, so I just can continue on with that while I start other projects as well. So how long have I been recording? 20 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do is cut it here, and then I'm going to do a time-lapse for the rest of this field and then the other two fields as well. Just so that way we can get them done in this episode and not be here for like an hour or something like that. Probably won't be that long, but then I won't be here as long. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and mute the mic and get rid of the
Jack it up.
Okay, I'm back. I decided I'm actually gonna just end this early, and I'll cut the wheat field off camera here, and then yeah, I'll cut the wheat field off camera, and then I will also bale everything off camera. And then the next episode, I will be hauling everything from the field to the cow farm with the stacking wheat. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It's always appreciated. And leave your comments down below. And share the video with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out down below in the description, where I have links to all of my social medias, as well as other cool YouTube channels to check out. And I will see you guys in Thursday's video.